Okay guys, so we've spent a considerable amount of time learning some HTML concepts and how to use them and planning our website, and some of you are scratching your heads and saying, so how do I start? Well, you have a mock-up. We have some wireframes that look somewhat like this. These are my wireframes for my site. I have these sections here, and whoa, okay, there we are, delete. Okay, so let me show you what I am thinking here. I've got a logo, I've got a text that is a motto, a lema, and I have a navigation menu, three sections, section 1, section 2, this is my homepage. This is the wireframe for my homepage, and section 3. I have a fourth section down here with text, a fourth division in my page, I could say. And all this is the content. And down here, I have my footer. I just can't see it all in my screen right now. So maybe if I make it bigger like this, yeah, kinda. So, but then I can't bring in my screen drawing app. Yeah, screw it. So, so these are the sections, and I'm gonna use this to create the different areas of my page later with divs. So for now, I'm just gonna add all this content into an HTML page. I have these images already selected. They're here in a folder in my computer that I'm syncing with Google Drive. So these are the images I'm going to use. Tools, shop, projects. This gradient is going to go in the back, and my logo. So I'm going to go to Komodo. I'm going to create a new file from template. I'm going to select HTML5, and I'm going to call it index vid1 vid start. I'm going to call it index vid start.html. If it's the index for your page, call it index.html. I'm just going to call it this way because in the folder that I'm going to use, our shared coding folder called site, where I'm putting the examples for you, I already have an index and I don't want to delete it. So this I'm going to call, I have index 0, index 1, index no styles. So this one I'm going to call it index May, because we're in May. And I'm gonna save it in my folder, the one I have for this class, share it with you. Here I go, site, okay, and open, and I have my blank file here. So the title of my page is gonna be 5 to 8 woodworking, and I need to use stress marks sometimes, so I'm gonna make sure I have the meta charset UTF-8 tag, and I'm ready to start filling in content. So let's look at the mockup and see what goes here. I'm gonna start with an image, this image here, the logo, then the text, and then the navigation. So the image, I already have the image right here in my computer, so I'll start by img src equals 2, and it's in images. My file is, I'm working on this file here called indexmay.html. So relative to this file, I need to go to images, and then inside this folder, I need to go to 58color.png. So I copy the name of the file, and here in Komodo, I just go to images slash 58color.png. I close my tag, and I'm gonna go and preview it here in a Komodo tab right now so I can see what's going on. It's right there. Pretty good job. So then I have my motto. My motto is going to be an H2 actually, because the title of my page is my logo. So I'm going to put my logo into a pair of H1s. H1 telling the browser that this is a first level header, and whoever is indexing my site, like the Google Spider, will know this is a first level very important title, and that this is a second level title, my motto. I'm going to copy it here from my mockup. I don't want to type all this, so here we go, paste, and so far so good. I have to get into my navigation menu. So a navigation menu is basically a list. So I'm going to call it UL. LI, list element, and this is going to be a link. So it's going to go to href, and the page I haven't created, that is going to be here. And this first link should go to tools here. So I'm going to call it tools. That's the text that you're going to see. Here it is, tools. But it's going to go to a page called tools.html. So I'm going to write that here inside this. And I'm going to use this same structure, copy and paste, and then just switch out a few words. And I don't have to type so much. So here we are. It's 4 elements in my menu, 2, 3, 4. The second one is called projects.html, and the text should say projects. The next one is shop.html, and the text should say shop. And then about 5 to 8, and I'm going to call the page about, and about 5 to 8. There we have it, the list that is going to work as a navigation menu when we give it some styles. And then all these 3 elements, each one of them is an image and a link. So I'm going to copy this image code I have up here because I'm lazy. And I'm going to point it to the first one, which is woodworking tools. The tools image I have here is called tools.jpg. So instead of 5 to 8 color, I call it tools.jpg and JPG. There we are. There's my image. It's the right size already. Nothing to do because I did all that in my image editor, my beloved GIMP. In case you don't know GIMP, I'll show you just a second. It's this dog here, and here's how I edit my images here using GIMP. I've been editing this one actually. So I have this one. Under it there is a title. So it's a first level title because it's a big section in my page that goes to it's the title of the article. So this one is gonna be called Woodworking Tools. And I'm gonna copy and paste this twice because I'm gonna paste it and switch the texts to mean what I have here, our projects and the wood shop. So first is the wood shop to the right, and in the middle our projects, and the link should go to projects just like up here, the same thing. And then the other one should go to shop. Oh, but that's not the link, sorry. Undo. Yeah, there we are. So the link should be in here. And that's ahref. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to copy this one. This one's for the shop. And don't forget to close it if you copy it. And oh, I made some kind of mistake. Yeah, there. So then you close it here. /a. There we are. And the wood shop, why isn't that a link? Yeah, there we are, the wood shop's a link. Then projects should also become a link. So I'll copy this I already wrote here and paste it here, and then close it here. And finally tools, I'm going to copy the link tag, which I already wrote up here, paste it here, and close it at the other end. And there we are. Each one of them is a link, and I'm going to check it out in Firefox to see what it looks like in a real browser preview. Here we are. It's almost ready. All the content is almost there. So I'm only missing my footer, which is this text. I'm missing this text here. So there's going to be a text here. I'm going to put it inside the P tag, the paragraph. There we are. And don't forget, you can view word wrap, so it wraps around in your page. And here it is. It's showing down here. Yeah, right where it should. Then I have the image that I'm going to show down here. And it's the same logo I have up there. So I'm going to copy the code I wrote here. But this time it's not going to be an H1 because it's a footer. So I'm going to just leave it there, just like an image. And then I'm going to have a text with the this 528 woodworking 2014, so that's a P tag, and I paste the text I copied from my wireframe, and I'm gonna copy this one too because that I already wrote carefully, and I like the text. Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike license. You can copy, redistribute, or modify what you find here as long as you share it with others, just like I'm doing. And let them know I am an author. There you are. Attribution, I am an author, non-commercial, you cannot sell it, and you have to share what you do the same way I share this. It's down here. In the end, back to Firefox. Where's my Firefox? There we are. I reload the page, Command R or Control R, and all my content is here. Let's check back with my wireframe just in case. I have the logo, the menu. They are here, the logo, the menu, and this thing here, this motto. 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections, all this, then 4 sections, and down there I've got my footer. Okay, we're done. All the content is here, and in the next video in the section we are going to turn this into a navigation menu, just like we did in video 3, the previous one. We're going to use exactly the same technique. So if you want to do it already, just watch that one, or we're going to review it in the next one.